As every child knows, a good grandpa story starts like this. Once upon a time, over the hills and far away, across two oceans on an island, a young boy was born. His name was William. Your great grandfather. Now, most of what we know about young William was that he had no shoes, that he only ate potatoes, and that he walked to school uphill both ways through the cemetery at night, and his best friends were leprechauns and fairies. And their closest neighbors were druid wizards, or as your great Grandma Mary would often say, the filthy pagans. It's the Taspy in 'em. This is what we kids thought Taspy was. Which brings us to William number two, Grandpa. Grandpa survived the 50s, 60s, and 70s, and in 1980 he had a son, William the Third, your dad. What? It looks like I'm right. Which brings us to William number four. It's you. That's right, Max. So now that we're all caught up, in case you haven't guessed it, the home movies Grandpa's made are for you, and of course you can share it with Haley and Tai Tai, Mima and Pop Pop, and of course Dada and Mama. So let's get finished up painting the house. We'll erase the weather, drive the tractor around. That's the funnest part. We'll spend loads of time scraping and painting, and of course watching paint dry is oh so much fun. But everyone knows pulling the masking tape off is where the real fun is. And then in the end, the big reveal. And then, of course, we'll get inside and get to the real work. Goes a little something like this. Turns out you need to learn to type. Who knew? Then, of course, turns out we're going to need a camera. Yeah, so that's Grandpa's video rig. So I got her, it's wired in. Oh, she's I forgot to mention she's laser guided too. Lasers are involved, and that is the new Milwaukee. I'm working with them on the steam powered battery. Yeah, let's see if she's working out okay. But yeah, so that's how she runs. These I had to run instead of the way I was running them out the back. I had to use those gasketed pieces because waterproof. When we take it on the water. Anyway, yeah, isn't that a compact little rig? You can just you take that anywhere. And there's of course tying that all back to the computer, and that's all. That's kind of secret stuff. That's why I have to blur it a little bit. But there's a lot of wires. Let's just say that. Turn on the apps, put in the bleep bloops, and warm up the matrix. Tune your antennas in, boys and girls. So with no further ado, that's French for get on with it, Grandpa. Let the wild rumpus start. Let's see what Grandpa's up to. So Grandpa figured he'd show you around the neighborhood, and Archie, of course, wanted to show you where he plays all day and introduce you to an old family friend. At you, Edna. We can hang out around the harbor, or we can take a nice long ride out to the Pirate Islands. I have a map and a shovel. Maybe we'll find pirate treasure. Maybe. On the way back, I'll let you drive the boat. But you'll have to eat bugs first. It's the law in Maine. All boat captains must eat bugs. Yay, bugs! Yay, bugs! Don't forget to bring the butter. Bugs, bugs, Next time on Grandpa Talks About the Weather a Lot, we'll talk about these little dash marks in front of the numbers and what they feel like. What the difference between cold, colder, and coldest mean. And we'll introduce you to Mr. Bill's evil twin brother, Mr. Frostbitey. And we'll introduce you to Archie's friend, Nigel.
Good boy. Boy.
I'm so tired, Mary.